started learning this language, and I was being insulted by many people. And just based on that criticism, I did practice for 14 to 16 hours in 1 day, along with my government job, my academic qualification, and my personal. So,
As we are meeting after a long time, so please introduce yourself for my viewers.
yeah, sure. I would be more than happy to introduce myself. Well, my name is Shiv, and I born and raised in India. My native place is Uttarakhand, and by profession, I'm a central government employee. As far as my academic qualification concerned, I'm done with my Master in English and Master in Commerce. And this year, I'm pursuing my Master in Economics. This is my final year. In addition to this, I do teach English to beginners and intermediate speakers through different online applications as an unofficial English trainer. And I run my own YouTube channel by the name of English with Teachership, where I upload spoken English content and some one-to-one conversational videos as we are having right now. So that's all from my side.
Do you want my introduction?
Yeah, sure, because it's been a long time I haven't collaborated with you, so please go ahead.
I am Tanya. I'm joining you from Jaipur, Rajasthan. I'm a homemaker and I have a channel also, English Elevation by Ojasvi. That's all about me.
Well, that's really great to know about you. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. There are so many questions in my mind right now. If someone is beginner, so where should they start? Like from grammar, or directly they should speak English.
Well, as far as my little knowledge concerned about this question, that from where a beginner has to start his journey of being fluent in this language, it's all depend on some common factors. As the
Mm,
more important factor is what is his purpose to learn English, why he wants to learn English. And accordingly, he has to set strategies for himself to embark himself into this language. For example, if anyone wants to become a writer, author, he wants to become an English teacher or trainer, for him, he has to emphasize on grammar first, because grammar is must. Because there, grammar plays a very vital and crucial role, right? On the other hand, if anyone wants to learn English just because he wants to talk with his friends or he wants to communicate with people in a casual way, he wants to speak English with people outside of country, so in that case, grammar is not that much important. It is important, but not in initial stage. First, he has to focus on his, uh, I would say, fluency, and the level of confidence where he can speak English without any hesitation and shyness. Once he reaches on that level, then after he can start his accuracy or he can focus on his grammar. The second factor is what level of beginner is coming to you. Is
mm,
he that much beginner that he doesn't have any idea about basic vocabularies? Is he that level of beginner that he has basic understanding of basic vocabs, basic grammar, but he is not able to speak, he is not able to collaborate those things, right?
mm,
But there are so many other level of beginners. You just need to evaluate him first. What is the flaws he has in his spoken English, right? What exactly he is looking for? Where does he stands? And accordingly, you have to start your teaching to him, right? Now, third thing is that in my case, what I do, basically, if I talk about a very general or common beginner, the first I would definitely gonna teach him basic vocab, very, very basic, like is matlab hai, that matlab वह, this means यह, where means कहाँ, right? Once I would done with these basic vocabs, then I would ask him to make sentence, small sentences out of those basic vocabs. For example, how are you? Where are
mm,
you going? What is your name? Right? Once he would cross this level, then I would level up his standard and I would just ask him to make not intermediate but upper beginner level of sentences. For example, how long you have been practicing,
Hmm.
right? And meanwhile, I'll teach him basic tenses, only 12 tenses, nothing else, so that he could understand uh, the time importance means the action which he is talking about, whether it is happened in past, it is happening in present, it will happen in future, so that he could frame sentences accordingly, right?
Hmm.
And then modals, preposition, and articles. Once he would reach at intermediate level, then I would ask him to learn some advanced vocabs, advanced sentence formation. I would ask him to make long stories, sentences, and I would ask him to talk with people as much as possible for better understanding of sentence. And this is how I can teach English to a beginner. That's from my side.
And your accent is different from others. So how can we get this kind of accent?
Well, talking about my accent, I would say I started learning this language with the help of some native speakers because
Hmm.
I had installed one application there when I started learning this language, and there I have talked with many native speakers around the world. So, not intentionally, but yes, unwillingly, I got a bit influence of their accent on my spoken English. As you know very well, environment plays a very imperative and indispensable role in one's behavior and personality. So I was not even interested in accent and all. Neither right now. I'm not interested. But what I believe on that is correct pronunciation. So what I always try to focus on whenever I'm speaking, I speak a little bit slow so that I can give complete time to pronounce each and every single word completely, clearly, and correctly. So
Hmm.
that's all.
Hmm. And what do you think about advanced vocabulary?
Well, when it comes to advanced vocabs, it depends on individual. What
Hmm.
is the definition of advanced for him? Okay, for a beginner, if you say magnification,
Hmm.
it could be an advanced word because he know increase, boost,
Hmm.
expand. These are basic vocabs that he know about magnification or magnify, right? But the one who is an English teacher, English trainer, native speaker, or proficient speaker of this language, for him, this word is a very normal word. Same
Hmm.
goes stunning, which means beautiful. When it
Beautiful.
gets beautiful,
Gorgeous.
basic, yeah. But
Hmm.
stunning is something could be advanced for those who are not aware of this word. So
Hmm.
now it depends on you. It depends on you. What is the definition of advanced for you? And there are many people, they considered advanced vocabs as a difficult vocabularies. So when
Hmm.
I say that you are looking beautiful, so why I'm saying that you are looking bewitching, beguiling, alluring, enchanting, and elegant. When I'm saying when I can say beautiful, but I'm saying because I know with whom I'm talking, and he or she can understand me, right? So whenever you use advanced vocab, do remember and keep in your mind with whom you are interacting. If you
Hmm.
are into a beginner, behave like a beginner, speak like a beginner, and use your beginner level of vocab. At the same time, if you're talking to an intermediate level speaker, use your intermediate level of vocabs. But in case if you meet to someone who is at advanced level or an English trainer or proficient speaker or native speaker, there you are more than welcome to use your advanced vocabs because they can understand. Though they can't understand maybe some of your vocabs, but still based on their level of intelligence and intellectuality. which they have gained throughout the journey of being fluent in this language, they can easily make sense that what exactly you want to speak. But in case of beginner, they can't get out what exactly you are saying just because of that single advanced vocabs. So that's what I believe.
Okay. And what is your opinion? Like there are some institute and channels also who are saying you can learn English within 3 months, 3 months, six
Uh,
months. So what is your opinion regarding this?
well, I also have uploaded one video where I have mentioned like learn English within 1 month. Okay. So again, I'll say there are some factors. See,
Mm-hmm.
um, for example, if you are from that family where since your childhood you
Mm-hmm.
have been speaking English, your parents speak English, and your surrounding and in your environment, you have English speaking ambience around you. So for you, I think not 3 months, within 1 month, you can master this language because you already knew it,
Mm-hmm.
but you just need to polish,
Mm-hmm.
right? Okay. For example, if you are damn interested to learn English, means you are keen as mustard. That
Mm-hmm.
level of inquisitiveness or curiosity you have in your mind to master this language. In my case, it happened because I started learning this language and I was being insulted by many people. And just based on that criticism, I did practice for 14 to 16 hours in one day, along with my government job, my academic qualification, and my personal work. So I learned English within 3 months, right? So if you have that level of desire, of fire inside you, if you have ignition, something which trigger you to do hard work day and night, where you are ready to burn yourself like a midnight oil.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, master this language, English, within 3 months. I'm not saying, and I'm not even making this disclaimer that after 3 months you would become a true level speaker. But again, you would be reach on that level where you can speak English without any hesitation or without any shyness in front of anyone very confidently, right? So last but not least, for me, quantity doesn't matter, quality matters a lot. It doesn't matter how many hours do you practice in one day, but the hours, the time which you are investing in order to learn this language, how are you learning it? That matters a lot. Do you have the right approach of learning? Do you know about your weakness where you need to work upon? Do you have right methodology to master this language? Are you using appropriate applications to learn this language? Have you hired a perfect and proficient mentor for yourself who can guide you so well?
Mm-hmm.
So, likewise, there are so many factors which one has to keep in accounting in order to learn English within 3 months. On the basis of these factors, she can decide.
I can say it all their dedication, their surroundings, and their needs also.
Correct.
Mm. So it was a lovely session with you. I hope you also enjoyed.
Yeah, I've enjoyed a lot. And yes, the question which you have asked me, I'm literally flabbergasted and spellbounded because these questions were new for me. Though somewhere someone asked me one of those questions, but again, I'm really impressed and thank you for asking this question because based on my answer, I have learned so many things because when you interact with someone who's really good in English and who has a very profound and pragmatic understanding of this language, will definitely gonna assist you to level up your standard.
Mm.
So thank you for connecting with me and giving your precious time. It was really lovely talking to you, and I hope It was really a constructive and fruitful session which we had with each other. And in future, definitely we'll talk about some other aspect of this language. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, bye bye.
Yeah, bye. Take care.